Hey, I'm Billy. Welcome to the channel and the video. I wanted to share something with you. This is Monday. Well, I'm filming this on Monday. On Sunday afternoon, after I'd already shaved, I received something in the mail. I was super surprised I received a Sunday delivery, but here's what was inside the box. The Overlander from Karve Shaving. I got the brass version. Very nicely packaged with a little note from Chris at Karve, and then a couple little cards about, how to take care of the razor and stuff like that. And pretty no-nonsense packaging, but there is the razor. I got the brass version. This is CNC machined. A lot of people really love this laser. Well, anyway, a lot of people really love this razor. I've heard it referred to as the Goatlander many times. But yeah, this thing is nice. So I've already cleaned this, or rinsed it really well in warm water. Did my usual, thing with a little bit of dish soap and whatever. But dried it off really well because it's brass. If you leave water sitting on it, it will start to form a patina or water stains or whatever, which I don't mind. I kind of looked at weathered brass look, but I wanted this to be nice and fresh for the video. So I'm going to go ahead and get it ready. And I'm going to be using a second use Dorco Prime Platinum blade. Now, one thing I should note about Dorco Prime Platinum blades is there's actually two versions of these, and I didn't realize at first. I've got the version, let's see if I have the talk here. No, I don't. The older version is made in Korea. The newer version is made in Vietnam and has a sticker on it that says HQ. I don't know exactly what that stands for. High quality, I don't know. But the production line in Vietnam is newer. I'm not even sure if they're making blades in Korea anymore. All the new ones should have the HQ sticker on it. So if you hear things about people saying that they don't like the Dorco blades, consider whether they might be talking about an older blade. If it has the HQ sticker on it, it's a newer blade, better production line, and I really like this blade. So let me just warm up my face again. I did have a shower earlier, but then I got into some other stuff. So I put some of this on as a pre-shave and let it sit on. It's been on my face for a while, but of course it dried up. I'm not really using that for the slickness anyway. It's more about the beard prep. Softening, hopefully. The soap I'm using today, and I don't have the big tub, but it's going to be 345 Soap Company Apotheosis. I really liked this soap the first time I tried it. I've since used it maybe a couple more times. The scent is lovely. Lovely. It's lovely. Oh my gosh, it's lovely. But the lather it makes is really slick. I really enjoy it. I mean, it's beautiful. Right, so let me go ahead and load up. And I'm going to try to convert to using slightly looser lathers because I think the thick lather that I have generally preferred most of the time, I think I finally realized that it might have been too thick, right? This seems about, well, this might be a little thinner than I would like, even under the new regime, but I don't know, still smells wonderful. What is it with me and words today? Yeah, you know what? Falling off the brush like that possibly is an indicator that I overwatered it a bit. But anyway, let's give it a go. Oh, I wanted to tell you, so I'm on Facebook as Late Groomer, Billy the Late Groomer. There's a couple shaving groups on Facebook I wanted to tell you about. The first one is called Shave Dad. I will put a link to it here, or I don't know. Maybe I'll point here, but then I'll put it here to be, or one of those two. Just like every other, well, half the YouTube videos I've seen where people point to the wrong corner, wherever. I really like that group. It's a great group. And if you like giveaways and just like cool conversation and like I really love that group. So Shave Dad, yeah, it's a good group. And let's see, Canadian Wet Shaver. So if you're in Canada, that's another good one to be a member of. I really like that group as well. Pardon me. Justin, the Red Island Shaver, got me into that one. And yeah, that's a great group. I love that one. But anyway, let me get started with this shave. I'm really looking forward to this. I've probably air shaved with it like 2 or 3 times since I got it in the mail. But yeah, let me start. That's very comfortable. So it's definitely being made of solid brass, a heavier razor than the Henson. It's not super heavy though. I think it might even be a little lighter than the King C Gillette. I don't know. That handle is solid brass though. It's a chunk. That's a chunk of metal right there. But every part of this just oozes quality. Man, that felt good. It's really smooth. So if you like heavier razors, this okay. If you like heavier CNC machine razors, this is a good one, and it feels really good. Now, I only have about a day's worth of growth here, so there's not a tremendous amount of beard to take off, but this is doing a really nice job. And you know what? There's not a whole lot of blade feel here. It's very comfortable. So I would not call this an aggressive razor at all. It's very smooth. Very, feels mild. I mean, this is only a first shave for me, so I can't say too much about it other than it's comfortable and it seems to work great. You know, is it as easy to use as a Henson? Well, I mean, the Henson's pretty dang easy to use, right? It's hard to say that because the Henson has the shave angle built right into the head. But this is pretty close. I mean, you pick it up in your hand, it feels awesome, too. Did I mention Shave Dad on Facebook? I think, yeah, I did. That is a great group. And the admin has done, Jerry has done a ton to make that a good group to be a member of. Like so many different kinds of giveaways and discounts and just fun group to be a part of. If you're on Facebook. Yeah, but I like that group a lot. If you're on Facebook, hit me up. I mean, I've got a link on my channel header to my Facebook profile, and you can contact me or just go to Shave Dad directly. The link will be in the description, and then I'll put it here, but maybe there. You never know where I'm going to put it, and I don't know where I'm pointing. But anyway. I highly recommend that group. Very nice. So many people in different forums, or Facebook groups, or even on Reddit, told me that this razor is great. And you know what? It's a great smooth shave. I'm really enjoying that. It's, I think I might even do 3 passes. For no reason other than I want to, and this feels really good. By the way, I'm really enjoying this blade. I'm telling you, if you get a Dorco Prime Platinum and it has that HQ sticker on it, that's going to be a good blade. I would say it's like if you take the Astra Superior Platinum and you make it smoother and sharper. That's the way it feels to me. But like, as with all blades, right? It's like your mileage is going to vary, right? Your skin's not the same as mine. Your shaving style is not the same as mine. But if you haven't tried it, I do recommend you try it, because they also tend to be a good deal. Yeah, nice. That felt good and smooth. Very nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. Of course, I've played around with the idea of when looking at a new razor. It's like, should I load it up with a horrible blade and use like a nasty soap? Well, I don't know why I said nasty. A bad soap. I guess I kind of did that with the Henson, right? When I did the head-to-head Henson V1 versus V2 Henson comparison, right? I used the Gentleman blades and found out that the Henson basically tamed that blade. Wow, super slick. Okay, so yeah, I am going to do 3 passes because, you know what? I'm enjoying this shave. That makes the video a little longer. If you don't want to see it, you can skip ahead. But then you'll miss my witty banter. If it's witty. Oh, and if you do watch this video and you see this little bit of it and hear me say this, I don't know why I felt the need to specify it that much. Leave a comment telling me if you... Okay, so there's always been this thing on my channel where I've had a mix of like live voice videos and then narrated videos. And I know some people like the narrated ones. Some people prefer, a lot of people prefer the live voice ones. But let me know what you think. If you haven't ever told me before, like, do you have a strong preference either way, right? Because I have 2 or 3 waiting to be narrated, and I'm finding that even though the narration process isn't that difficult, I'm finding that I'm kind of delaying them because it's just an extra step. Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm happy, very happy with that. It is like super smooth. I don't understand how. It's interesting how certain razors are just way smoother than others. So, but everything, that I say, you've got to kind of take with a grain of salt, especially if it's the first time I'm using something. Because, I mean, can I really make great decisions about something based on one use? Not really. All right. Oh, I should mention that I probably don't say it enough. I have not been provided this razor. Like, I purchased this with my own money because I wanted to. And anything I say is clearly you must understand this. Anything I say is my opinion. Or I'm giving you someone else's opinion as I saw it posted or heard from them directly. Hmm. Okay, so I gave myself a couple little weepers there. We'll just wet this again. Now, this soap has excellent residual slickness. Okay. Oh, yeah. But that's super smooth everywhere. Love it. Takes a little bit to rinse off, though. One more time. Watching somebody rinse their face must be a little bit like watching paint dry. But let me just rinse out this razor and give you one last look at it. I think this razor is beautiful. Oh, the blade tabs are completely covered, by the way, by the head. So that's a chunk of metal right there. Come apart. There we are. I need to clean this off a bit more. But yeah, that was very smooth and nice. That's a great shave. let me, go for the alum. Oh, I was curious. Does anybody out there that uses alum of any uses alum of any kind, do you have any preferences in, like brand or anything? Because I know that like there's a brand or two where it's actually dug straight out of the ground. Like I think Osma alum is actually dug straight out of the ground. Now this potassium alum can also be made through, chemical reactions. There's also an alternative to potassium alum, which cannot be mined or dug out of the ground, also created from chemical reactions. And it's something like this, which I saw this in a health food store the other day and picked it up. So it's sold as a natural deodorant. Even though it says natural on it, it's not like it was dug out of the ground. Ammonium alum has to be made. But this one says it's got aloe vera in it as well. So that's another signal that it's got to be made. I've tried this. What I've read online is that basically you can use either potassium alum or ammonium alum after a shave. The ammonium alum has a slightly lower pH, meaning it's slightly more acidic, which means it might be a bit stingier. I don't know how much stingier, and I wasn't going to try today. But yeah, if you use either one of these, leave a comment, talk about it. I'm curious about, because, I should mention, this was very, very inexpensive, right? For a big stick like this, it was super cheap. If that was, like if I bought this from a shaving vendor, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of expensive. But it's also stingier, apparently. Anyway, I'm talking a lot. Let's take a look at this lather. This 345 soap lather is beautiful. Yeah. I don't know why I make such a big deal out of doing that. It's just kind of fun to look at. And also, I guess if like a shave went badly, maybe I could do that and kind of figure out, it's like, well, did the lather have anything to do with it, right? Because if it just fell apart at that point, as opposed to making nice peaks at that point, you kind of have to wonder if it was the lather. All right, I'm going to rinse my face again. Just to get rid of the alum. And the main point of the alum is not just to test whether my shave was crappy or not, right? So, I never even said. So overall, that was just my usual very light tingling, very light, except in the spot where I had a couple weepers, and it was just like, I don't even want to say stingy. It was just, a little more sparky. I've said that before. Yeah. So it's I forget if it's antibacterial or it's anti-something. It cleans your skin. Right. So does witch hazel. So, and I've seen debates about this online, is if you use one, do you need to use the other? And if you use an alcohol-based aftershave, do you need to use either one at all? Because the alcohol cleans your skin off really well too. It's antiseptic, antibacterial, or whatever. Anyway, my skin feels really good. I am going to put a balm on, not my usual balm. I'm going to give this a try. Peregrine Supply Company. They call it Aftershave Tonic. It's got a nice lavendery scent. Kind of matches the Apotheosis a little better. The Apotheosis soap Well, maybe not. But I am one of those people that can fall into a habit and never, right, try anything different. And I know I always talk about that one balm. Anyway, yeah, I would like to try. Gotta kind of make myself try other things every now and then. So, tea tree and lavender, it says. It feels good, right? It's refreshing. We'll see how it does. You know, I have to use it a bunch more in various shaving situations to see if it's, you know, worth the expense. But anyway, that's the shave. So if you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe, or consider subscribing. I'm not telling you have to subscribe, but if you like this, and you'd like to see more, subscribing just makes sense, doesn't it? And I will finish off, as I always do, by reciting the 5 rules of shaving as given to us by the Lords of Shaving. They are: 1 blade, no pressure, quality lather, deft hand, be smart. This is the way. Thank you. Bye.